That's why I wanted to come here, Albert, to thank you, to thank all the workers here in Kalamazoo. And I'm here to thank my good friend, Governor Whitmer, and she has become a good and close friend. The governor's been on the front lines of this pandemic as well for a long time.
Breaking news coming from Congress, everybody. The House Democrats have kept the $1,400 stimulus checks and the $15 minimum wage in the $1.9 trillion relief bill.
But I can tell you, we're doing everything possible to have that day come sooner rather than later. And all of you here are doing some of the most important work in this facility right here that can be done. And I know this is personal.
House Democrats just released the full text of their $1.9 trillion relief bill, and the House Budget Committee Chairman, John Yarmuth, said in a statement, this reconciliation bill is the next step toward implementing the American Rescue Plan and finally changing the direction of these crises. And remember folks, that if we get my channel to 75,000 subscribers by the end of this month, I'll be giving away a total of $500 in free Amazon gift cards. And best of all, the winnings will not go to just one person. 5 of my subscribers will get a free $100 Amazon gift card. But that only happens if we get my channel to 75,000 subscribers. So folks, be sure to subscribe to my channel and share my videos with your friends and family. Everybody tell me in the comments down below, are you ready to receive a third stimulus check from Congress? Because now that they have released the details of the $1.9 trillion bill, looks like the stimulus checks could be sent out very soon. Now the folks, to find out when exactly we will get a third stimulus check, be sure to stay until the end of the video.
It's candidly been underutilized, and we recognize that. And the purpose of this new appropriation is to maximize its effectiveness,
as well as assistance for small businesses.
With the billions of additional dollars, we will have the capacity to provide for tens of thousands of additional small businesses, nonprofit, and cultural centers grants from $5,000 to $25,000.
Albert referenced it earlier, and I want to thank him for making it happen. Because we work together, we're now on track to have enough vaccine supply for all Americans by the end of July. That doesn't mean it'll be in all Americans' arms, but enough vaccine will be available by that time. These orders allow facilities like this one to plan ahead, accelerate their production schedules. Here's what else we did. When we discovered that vaccine manufacturers weren't being prioritized when it came to scrutinizing and securing supplies they needed, we fixed that problem and got them what they needed. We also used the Defense Production Act to speed up the supply chain for key equipment like fill pumps and fill. Getting the vaccine and having it available is not the same as putting it in someone's arms. This is going to be a continuous rolling effort. So we will have ordered, much of which will have been distributed, over 600 million doses by the end of July. July 29th is the expected date. That could change. Look what's happening with the weather now, for example. It's slowing up the distribution right now. But I believe we'll be approaching normalcy by the end of this year. God willing, this Christmas will be different than last. But I can't make that commitment to you. There are other strains of the virus. We don't know what could happen in terms of production rates. Things can change. But we're doing everything the science has indicated we should do. And people are stepping up to get everything done. Great to be with Angela and Emmanuel. We just spent a part of, from Washington perspective, morning together. But I want to say hello to everyone and thanks you at the Munich conference for hosting this special session. For decades, as you pointed out, I participated in the Munich Security Conference as a U.S. Senator, joining my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to affirm the importance of the transatlantic partnership. 3 times as Vice President of the United States, including delivering the first international foreign policy address of the Obama-Biden administration in the first months we were in office. And 2 years ago, as you pointed out, when I last spoke in Munich, I was a private citizen. I was a professor, not an elected official. But I said at that time, we will be back. And I'm a man of my word. America is back. I speak today as President of the United States at the...
Now the breaking news, everybody, is the House Democrats just released the details of the full $1.9 trillion bill. And the House Budget Committee Chairman John Yarmuth, the Kentucky Democrat, said, "We are in a race against time, and aggressive, bold action is needed before our nation is permanently scarred by the human and economic cost of inaction. We have the plan and the fiscal space. We have the American people behind us, and now we have to get the bill done." Now, the bill also includes $350 billion in state and local government relief, an extension of $400 federal unemployment benefits, additional money for small businesses, and funding to help reopen schools and vaccine distribution. Now, Joe Biden defended the size of the $1.9 trillion package during a speech at a Pfizer plant in Michigan. He said, "Critics say my plan is too big, that it costs $1.9 trillion. They say that's too much." But the president asked, what would they have me cut? What would they have me leave out? Joe Biden also expressed hope that Republicans in Congress will listen to their constituents. He cited a poll that shows his plan has broad public support from both sides of the aisle. A poll from Quinnipiac University recently found that 68% of Americans supported Joe Biden's relief package. Everybody tell me in the comments down below, do you support a third stimulus check and a third stimulus bill from Congress? Leave a comment down below saying yes or no. But folks, so far, the relief package has zero Republican support. On Friday, House Minority Whip Stephen Scalise urged Republicans in an email to vote no on the bill. Democrats plan to use the budget reconciliation process to bypass the Senate filibuster and pass the bill with a simple majority. The proposals in the bill, released Friday, have already been passed by individual House committees over the past several weeks. Now folks, the House Budget Committee will meet on Monday to mark up the package before handing it off to the Rules Committee. And the package is expected to pass. And this stimulus package is expected to be voted on by the entire chamber later next week. Yesterday, the Nevada Department of Employment announced that the Continued Assistance Act will be extending the federal unemployment programs from December 27th, 2020 to the week ending in March 13th, 2021. Now folks, the CARES Act created the PUA program in 2020. Self-employed people and gig workers could collect up to a total of 39 weeks of benefits. And the original PUA program expired on December 26th, 2020. In regards to Social Security benefits and SSI and SSDI payments, you can claim your benefits as early as 62 years old. The earliest age at which you can start receiving Social Security benefits is 62 for most people, and 60 for those who claim survivor's benefits. The largest share of Americans, about 35% of men, and nearly 40% of women, claim at age 62. If that's your plan, understand that claiming early carries a penalty. One you'll pay by receiving smaller monthly checks for the rest of your life. That is all the news in today's video, everybody. Hopefully you guys found this useful and helpful.